Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel. Okay, Ace of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, and last card, the Queen of Swords. Okay, starting off with the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy coming through here very, very strongly. A new opportunity gifted to you from the universe, the gods, the angels looms about in the month of April. Something you've been fighting for here. I do believe it's in regards to more money or a new financial opportunity. If you have felt somewhat neglected in your career, underappreciated, taken for granted, cast to the side here, Scorpio, you're definitely making a stand or making a statement here that's going to leave you feeling very, very happy. There's all about this column, this last column is all about a resolution that will come to you at the end of April here. But let's have a look. Some of you, this is a new romance coming in with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius here. Now, I feel as though this connection initially might be a little bit tough. I feel in some way that you might have a bit of a struggle with this person. You may feel as though you don't get on quite well. But I would say to you as a disclaimer, don't say no just yet, because I feel like this person could really prove themselves to you. But it's going to take time. It's going to take you embarking on all these cards, embarking through all these cards, obstacles, ventures, changes, emotions, before they come up as the Queen of Swords. So there's an air sign here that can prove to be a little bit difficult. Why? Because the sword is sharp. Why? Because it indicates battle, possibly a struggle here happening. So, I mean, the universe, the divine wouldn't give you this person if they knew that they wouldn't be good for you. So before you say no, Scorpio, explore the opportunity with this person, because I feel as though first impressions might not be that strong, but you'll be amazed by how much you get to know them and how suited you could be for each other. This could also speak of a new financial opportunity. I'm seeing overcoming struggles of finance, financial burden, desolation, destitution, or feeling run down here. There's a somewhat of a fight happening in this column here. I'm not sure if it's in regards to health here, Scorpio. If you've been feeling a little bit under the weather, you've been feeling not yourself, you've been feeling run down, injured, possibly a workers' compensation case coming in, there is a beautiful resolution here. Okay, the happily ever after card. So patience is needed in this issue. It's going to occupy quite a bit of your time in April is what I'm seeing. Now the Knight of Swords hurries to the Ace of Swords. Again, it's mentality and air energy. It's rushing something. Rushing at first impressions, rushing to form judgments, rushing to find conclusions, rushing to find opinions, rushing to find resolution. Okay, something to do with pacing, priorities, or deadlines is coming through, Scorpio. The Knight of Swords is a very determinate figure. Okay, he's very determined, extremely motivated to find some sort of resolution here. He wants to be crowned. Okay. He's holding up the sword. This is the very sword that he's holding up. Some of you need to address something happening for you in April with that kind of energy, or you may have an air sign addressing whatever this is happening in April. Sorry about my voice. Whatever this is happening in April, okay? And I'm seeing that this person is rushing. The notion of needing to adhere to something very, very quickly. I'm not sure why, okay? Because they're going two different directions here. In this column, the Eight of Wands is the arrows of love and it's pointing this way. And the Knight of Swords is very, you know, they're coming together here. Two swords. Powerful mental connection here. You could clash, okay? There is a bit of a battle here happening for some of you Scorpios. Battle with words, okay? Clashing. Locking of horns with someone over words is what I'm seeing in April. You're fighting for the truth, okay? Or you're fighting to get above something or move past it, Scorpio, this month. You also have the Ten of Cups, okay? So this is the resolution. I love this last column. You are the cups. I am seeing reconnections here with family, with children, with loved ones, with romantic partners. children here, pregnancy, additions to the family come to mind. The beautiful rainbow here, okay? You're going to have to weather this, what looks like a storm here, the dark clouds, the snow, the grey somber background here to get to this blue, these blue skies, this optimism. Fight for something here, Scorpio. Or someone is fighting here for you and you're worth it or they're worth it to you. Okay, so the notion of it's worth fighting for comes up very strongly with the Ten of Cups. Fighting for someone very, very special, fighting for reconciliation, fighting for the rainbow, okay? Because it's all worth it. This can bring you your happiness. Maybe more fighting is needed. Maybe there's more that's required from you. But I do see that harmony, balance can result at a culmination point towards the end of the month. Now that Five of Pentacles, for those dealing with finances or an earth sign, health, possessions, I'm seeing there is a bit of a struggle here, financial struggles, okay? Possibly coming up. It may be an earth sign that wants to help you. You may be victorious in gaining money, loans, funds, creditors lending you money. And there's a notion of desperation here, okay? So someone around you is feeling desperate, or you might be feeling desperate, Scorpio, during April here. It could definitely be with an earth sign or with possessions, with money, with career. You're not in a very good position here, I see. It's a bit tough, okay? You're going to have to fight it out to the top. You're going to have to weasel your way through, okay? Perseverance and resilience will be required. But ultimately, if you fight hard enough for it, it will be yours, Scorpio. You do have the Eight of Wands, signs, symbols, and synchronicities. If you are dealing with a fire sign, I'm seeing the arrows of love. I'm seeing a lot of communication coming in from this person extremely quickly. A, because it's sitting below the Knight of Swords. B, because it's all about climbing the ladder. Something coming up to a culmination point. Something is getting more heated here. If you have been dealing with a fire sign or corresponding with a fire sign through career, or for love, I am seeing that things will become higher between the two of you. The two of you are actually going to evolve. Okay, this is all about evolving and reaching new heights together. It's also, for me, it's climbing that corporate ladder. This is progression, elevation, possibly even promotion in the form of the Eight of Wands. There's news, okay? Major news coming in. And action will be required from this news. Could be the air sign that's delivering this, the Libra, Gemini, Aquarius that's delivering you this message, Scorpio. But that Eight of Wands energy is all about steps still need to be taken. There's correspondence, okay? Sometimes it'll be brief, sometimes it'll be elaborated, it'll be elongated. You just have to trust that it'll all unfold. But this is definitely the arrows of love here, okay? This is the universe. This is a higher power that's given you. And it's not a calamity. It's not chaotic. It's very orderly. Okay, it's very regimented. It's very structure. I'm not sure if structure needs to come from chaos. The Knight of Swords lacks structure, actually. He's very disoriented at times, to the point where he's even scattered. And then all of a sudden you have this structure. You have things aligning very nicely. So out of chaos comes structure, is what I'm seeing for you. Also because you have the Queen of Swords, this Gemini, Libra, Aquarius coming up once again. You definitely will win someone over, or someone is trying to win you over through their words. For some of you that have had blocked communication with someone very significant, a child, a lover, a spouse, a friend, I feel like that communication is going to be unblocked because you're going to be fighting for happiness, okay? And this is what's going to be required of you, Scorpio. You'll have to fight for them. This is fighting for your happiness, essentially, and this is something we need to do. It's absolutely pivotal. Important conversations may circle around you in career or in love with the Queen of Swords. She's very direct and she's very independent. Her word accounts for a lot. The notion of your word against theirs, okay, Scorpio, is what's coming up. There's possibly a reconnection happening here, and a lot of people will be talking about it. There's also the notion of you being in an environment where you feel very comfortable in here, in this last column, possibly towards the end of the month, Scorpio. You'll find yourself treating those around you like family. This is quite a close-knit family unit, family team. People are very together here. They're very well connected. They genuinely get along well, as indicated by the rainbow. There's possibly talks of the future here as well, okay? Future finances, future love partners, talking about love, fighting for the future, or this is your future. You need to fight for it in April, absolutely. Because I'm seeing that the Queen of Swords is very determined, okay? She's very confident, she's very direct. She's made up her mind. Her sword is up. She's actually already delivering the news. It's almost like she's already talking. She's already explaining something here. So what I'm seeing for some of you is that this news, this way of thinking, this mentality is already being shared with other people, okay? Could involve future plans, something looking to the future here, okay? Because the 10 is the one, which is a new beginning, new starts, new ventures happening here. It is a card of family. I feel like there might be things happening in the family, Scorpio. Okay, I'm not sure if it's financial burdens, if there's a bit of a battle, possibly with health, someone in your social circle, in your extended family, but there's a lot of this, there's a lot of emphasis on this, okay, on the fight, on the battle, okay, battle for finances, battle for custody, battle for harmony, battle for health, battle for order amongst the chaos. Something like this is coming up here for you, Scorpio, so that could be quite significant in the month of April. I will leave it at that though, Scorpio. Thank you so much for joining me.